Hey there, it's day 208 and this is Juju. I'm at church, but I'm going to be talking about the mountains today. So when I was walking the Camino de Santiago, which is a 500-mile pilgrimage, I ended up getting left on the mountain in Osobrero in Galicia. It was rainy and I had a shin splint and my partner left and we didn't have a chance to talk about it. I felt very abandoned. And then later, when we did have a chance to talk about it, I understood why she did what she did. But it was an earlier wound, because this is about me, not her. And I realized that I had been left on another mountain when I was young, and that is Mount Lassen. That time, I was probably 10 years old. My brother was 12. It was the three kids hiking up the mountain. There was snow on the path when we were coming down. My brother was far ahead and I got off the path and was lost on the mountain. And I remember that feeling of abandonment and scared and lost on this mountain. Now, it was probably, for 10 minutes, if that, before I found the trail. But it is those kind of deep wounds in our subconscious that affect our behavior today. And my brother has never lived that down. You left your sister on the mountain. Again, he was all of 12 years old. But it has been healing for me too. So I just climbed this mountain. It's the third time I've climbed it to see the full moon and the sunrise. And each time I've been a leader, I've been the one that was in charge of finding the way, of knowing what's going to happen. And I knew it, and I took that responsibility seriously. My 12-year-old brother didn't have that same level of responsibility. But it's also very healing to face those subconscious fears that you have. And so this time I climbed the mountain with the sister of my heart, the sister of my first husband who died. And we were honoring her husband. It was the date of his death 8 years before. And so it was a beautiful experience, and being the one to lead rather than the one left behind is really important. So I think it's important to find those ways that you can heal those subconscious wounds. I didn't even realize I even remembered that until I was left alone on Osobrero crying on the mountain going, I'm left on the mountain again. And you know what happens when you're left on the mountain? You get through it. And you find your inner strength and you find your way. So that was what I woke up thinking of this morning, because I'm going to be facing some new, experiences that push my comfort level. So you just have to remember, you're going to get through it. So this is Juju, unfiltered, unscripted, unedited. Lead with love, and I'll give you a little church time.